Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 3-2 Brew. We are in our second match of the Pre-Fire Modern League. Opening hand here, we got a lot of lands, Tireless Tracker. Not quite enough early action. I think I'm going to go with a mulligan here and try and dig for something with a little bit more action. I'm going to keep this hand. I'm going to bottom, I think, a Wooded Foothills. And let's just see where it goes. Not sure what my opponent's on here, but I am interested to see how this goes. I'm just going to drop a forest and say okay. It's a bit of a slow start, but I really didn't want to go to 5. I don't like where this deck sits on 5. I think that we have some action here, especially if we can get some kind of plan going here with the Blood Moon. Ooh, it's Boggles. I love this deck. I have a friend who's a huge Aura fan. I'm trying to get him into this format. I told him that Boggles was a thing. So hopefully he gets down with that here soon. I'm going to drop in this Windswept Heath. I don't need any more lands. I'm just going to fetch a forest and say okay. I have a red source. If they pop this Boggle now, I might be grass. They asked if I was on Enchantress, and the answer is nah. So I'm about to put them under the moon here. I think I'm going to fetch... Oh boy, another Utopia Sprawl. I'm going to stick this on here. I'm going to name... Red? I think I'm going to fetch a... just going to fetch a forest, and I'm going to Blood Moon. So we'll see how what this does to their deck. They obviously got some power on board. I don't know if their deck can operate with red, to be entirely honest. I haven't looked at it. So they got some action here. Slippery Boggles has me on a 20 turn clock, which sounds ridiculous, but it's actually not. I need to not draw a land here. That's a really nice draw. But I think I do like Gruul Spellbreaker a lot. I think I'm just gonna put this out here. And I'm gonna haste it. It's got hexproof. Oh man, they can't deal with Blood Moon. GG. All right. Let me see. Trinisphere is going to be really nice against them. I did not expect to have to play against Boggles this early. I haven't seen a lot of action. I have 0 ways to deal with the actual enchantments, so I'm just going to bring in all my sweepers. So I'm going to bring in all these. Yeah, I have no answer for enchantments. So I thought about it. I had I forget the name of it. There's a card from like M15 that sweeps all enchantments away. I thought about putting it in more for Splinter Twin combo, but let me see what we can get going here. Molten Rain. I don't know if they do run kind of low lands. I like having some action over here. I think Chandra might be a little bit too slow and too grindy. Probably trim an Inferno Titan and a Stormbrass, especially on the draw. Bolts I really like. Bops are nice for just a bit of acceleration. I think Stone Rain has some plan here. Courser probably isn't going to. I like their idea for going in the meta with it. All right, let me see. I don't want to hold too much time here. Gruul Spellbreaker has quite a bit of text and play on it. I think I'm going to cut 2 land destruction spells, but I'm going to run a 61 card special. I'm a huge fan of, if I can't figure out the last cut, just letting it rock. Hit in with a good luck, have fun. I have an early Blood Moon again. It's a really, really, really bold Blood Moon. I'm going to keep it. Let me see if we can get something going here. I can get forced into Bop and it sticks. Life might be okay. Leyline of Sanctity, Temple Garden from them, probably coming in untapped. Yeah. I'd kill for a Utopia Sprawl right now. Oh, man. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. I'm actually able to see it in the future. Super, super lucky there. Wow, that is a bummer from them. I'm going to drop this in. Going to name Red. Going to untap this. I'm going to cast out. I'm going to cast a Birds here, and I will hold a Bolt back. I don't want to go too crazy with it. They got their second land. Let's see if they have basics in there. They should have basics. Perfect. So they can play the game now. Okay. That's extremely difficult for me to deal with. Don't know if I can. Might be a turn too slow here on the Blood Moon. Man. Put that onto there. I'm going to name Red. Untap that. Tap that. I'm going to cast Blood Moon. Yeah, I'm going to moon them. Because I can't really fight this thing is the issue. I'm just going to go choose any target players, but yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I haven't played against Leyline Sanctity in such a long time. Um, yeah, I don't know how much chumping I can really put down against this. This is flying first strike. We're gonna have to race it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Leyline Sanctity is a real card against us. I'm gonna let him get in. Boggle against us. Let us, let him get some boggles in. I think what I do is I deploy Pia and Kieran. That's a good hit. And then untap this. Tap this. Drop in a Pia and Kieran Nalar. That gives me some chump blockers. I'm such an idiot. I should have done this first. Put in a tireless tracker and just say okay. But yeah, we got some chump blockers now. No tramples. They have planes. They're getting some beats in. Gonna line this Thopter token up. Can't do anything special with the Thopter, so boy oh boy. I can't even hit them. It's such a bummer. Let me see. I think Glorybringer is the way that I want to go here. I think drop a Glorybringer and then get off to the races. Let's see. Get in here. I'm not going to exert. Doesn't do anything for me. If we can get up and try and beat them down, the Boggle's a mess. I mean, really, this Leyline of Sanctity is actually what's going to be cooking us here. Yeah, I say they probably can't turn sideways. Stomping Ground. Start there. Let me draw one here. See what we can get going. Okay. All right. Tap that. Untap that. Tap that. This thing comes native with hexproof. I'm just gonna put all 3 right here. All right, GG's. That was a bit of a tough one. Didn't think I'd be able to get there, but sick that Titan was able to close the match out. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Until next time, cheers.